Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick follow-up video to talk about fertilizing and care for your jellyfish basket as well. And I thought, as I talked about this, I would also plant up a 12-inch sample for those of you who purchased the 12-inch kit. So in this one I'm just going to do the Selenia in the middle. This is the Velvet Red, which is again for sun or shade. Same arrangement, but you just have one plant in the middle and then the 3 Morning Glory vine. This is the flowering vine. So your vine, for one, it may get long and straggling. You might have just a couple pieces that are really long and it's not getting bushy. If you want to bush out so that it's nice and full faster, what you can do is just pinch it back even a couple sets of leaves. So like in this one, for example, I'm just going to break it there and here and there here because it's a bit longer here. And then that will just trigger the plant to grow more and bush up. So I recommend doing that just to get it full faster, and you can do that at transplant time or throughout the season. And same with the petunia baskets. Like I've got this petunia basket here. If you find that it's getting some wild arms or anything or getting a little long, again, you can just pinch to the nearest set of leaves and maybe just take an inch or 2 off. And just pinch. Just giving a little haircut, maybe grab this, pinch to a set of leaves. And if you do a nice and tidy job, you can't even really tell that it's pinched. It just looks tidier and more shapely. And really, even if you want to take the scissors to it, it might not look very nice for the first little bit, but it will fill in. For most of these plants, they are going to look good or best if you fertilize. So they're flowering plants and we're not giving them a lot of soil to grow in. So it's nice to give them a little extra helping hand. The soil that you will have received in your kit will have some slow release fertilizer in it. However, that feeds fairly slow. It'll feed for 3 months, and it is nice to actually supplement with a water soluble, a powder that you mix with water, starting about 3 weeks after you plant your jellyfish. So that way you're totally covered for fertilizer. You've got the slow release for in between times, and then about every 2 weeks adding in the water soluble fertilizer. When you're fertilizing with the water soluble, make sure that your soil is already damp before you apply that. So you don't want, say your basket, you haven't watered it for a day or 36 hours and then put that fertilizer water into the root zone, because you can actually burn the roots that way. So always pre-soak your plants before fertilizing. So those are the main points that you need to think about just for your jellyfish care. It's pretty simple, just the fertilizing, the watering, and the pinching. And I thought I'd also give you a quick view. It's like living by the highway. Well, I'll just quickly show you also how to put on a wire hanger. Okay, I actually need a little bit more, but that was pretty close. So there's your 12-inch sample if you did go that route. So I've got a 4-strand hanger here, and usually I just separate 2 strands forward, 2 strands back. Make sure that they don't look like they're crossed, and then I usually just bend actually above that notch, because I find if you bend right at that notch, there really isn't a lot of room to work with. So I usually set my thumb in that notch, bend it, turn it upside down, then put my thumb in this notch and bend the other 2 the other way. That way you know you're going to be even. And that doesn't seem like a big deal, but if you don't bend them the same length, your basket's going to hang crooked and it's going to be next to impossible to water as well. So in the 12-inch basket, there's actually these slots to put your hanger in. But in the 15-inch basket, the Seneca basket, this is more of just a little hole with a little divot in it. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you how I hang my baskets. And there's debate in the Honeyford garden realm as to what is not the right way, but there's different ways people have of doing it. I usually just set it into the slot, each one, holding the hanger, giving it a little bend upward as I do so, and make sure you're holding it up, because if it's sagging, you might end up bending it again at the wrong spot. slide it around, holding it up again, getting it in the slot, and then finally getting the last one in. And then after that, you just want to bend your hook, your hanger in, again holding this up, and then you can just take a little twist, tuck that hanger down, tuck it down, and finally, last one is done. So remember to water your jellyfish basket in, and then all you have to do is care for and enjoy this beauty.